No result. Y'all see that? Oh, where's it at? Oh, there it is. Can y'all see that? I'm shining a light in here because otherwise it's just really dark. But there's a baby goose. And look, y'all. How many? Oh, there's its head. There you go. Maybe y'all can see that. How many of them is pipped? So I've got my apron on because I just got finished cooking dinner for Tony, and I've got baby geese over there hatching. Bunch of eggs over there pipping. Can't wait, y'all. It's part of the first 27 that I got from Brooke over at Mrs. Coghill Farm, and it's just really exciting. So we got the DNA sent off for the baby emu chick, and now I am awaiting the results. So I did log on today, and it still has not resulted. So in the next day or so, we should have results. Is it a boy or a girl? We may have a gender reveal. So y'all hang in there. It's okay. You are growing like a weed. Yes, you are. You're growing like a weed. Look at you. Look at you, sweet baby. Are you going to be a boy or a girl? Are you going to be a little nugget or a little goldie? Oh, you like that grass, don't you? Sweet, sweet baby. Mama's sweet baby. You are so precious. Yes, you are. You're so precious. Mama loves you. Mama loves you as much as she loves Otis. Yes, I do. So I tried to put it with Otis for a little while, but Otis, you know, is much bigger than this baby. And it didn't go well because Otis acted like he was afraid of the baby, half afraid and half angry. And it loves clover. Y'all, I just have never seen anything like it. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that clover. Oh my goodness. Did you just swallow that whole thing? Did you just swallow that whole thing? This baby loves some clover. I hope it's okay. You want a clover? There you go. Y'all, I am beyond in love. Just beyond in love. It likes grass. And it has grown so much since it popped out of that egg. But it is just as friendly as Otis was. And it looks at me like I'm its mama. Again. But it didn't work out good putting it in the pen with Otis. It needs to grow a little bit. It's getting cold out here, isn't it? This evening wind chill. Mama needs to take you back and let you grab your heat lamp for a minute. I just wanted the people to see you because we're going to have a gender reveal soon. I should know probably by tomorrow if you're a boy or a girl. Y'all, I am going to be so sad if it's a boy. So happy if it's a girl. Do you want to come over here closer? Do you want to come over here closer? There you go. There you go. There's my little baby. There we go. Now I got it on.
you see you? Do you see you? You see the red buttons? Well, this will be continued probably tomorrow. And then we'll reveal, is it a boy or is it a girl? And do I get to keep it or will it go to a different home? I'm going to be very sad if it's a boy. I need it to be a girl. I need you to be a girl. Yes. So I can name you Miracle. It's cold. I got to get it into its heat lamp. It's still chilly this evening in Alabama. The cool front came in, but it's down below 70 right now. It'll be in the probably the around 50 tonight, I think. So it needs its heat lamp. So let's go put it up. So today has been a very busy day. First thing that I did today was I got a hay spear. I've got to get some hay over into the steers and for Helen and the goats. But I had to get a hay spear for the tractor. So I ordered one and I'll show you real quick. I ordered a hay spear. Instead of having to take, this is not a quick disconnect bucket. So with me being here by myself most of the time, I got one that would fit over the lip of this. It's made for bucket tractors that are not quick disconnect and skid steers. So I've got that put together and I kind of modified it just a little bit, and I'll show y'all that when I put it back on the tractor. But I just took it off just so that I can get the truck unloaded. I went and picked up some garden soil for the raised beds. Now, I'm not going to put all this in the raised beds. I am going to do some more hugelkultur, which is what I normally do. And also, I've got some composted cow and horse manure that I'm also going to throw in there. So, got some non-medicated crumbles because I do have some of those 27 geese that are hatching, and some more dog food for Sophie and Dixie. But right now, I've got to get this over to the bucket and take it to the lazy garden. Once I get the truck cleaned off, we can go for hay, get the hay ring, the new hay ring put into the boys' pasture, and we can put the hay spear back on the bucket, and hopefully things will work out just right. Run into a little problem. When I went and logged on yesterday onto the computer to look at the results of the emu chick's gender, it did say no results. It did not say pending. It did not say specimen received. It said no results. Now that means they could not use the specimen that I sent. So I did call them and they said that it was no good because when I sent the eggshell, it had not dried completely and the specimen was pretty much ruined. So now we have to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to get Brooke and Mary Carl, who are experts at birds, to come and help me with that. Send off a new DNA sample so that I can at least know, is the chick a boy or girl? I was hoping to be able to have a gender reveal for you on this video, but it looks like that's not going to happen because I ruined the specimen. I did not dry it long enough. It said dry for about 24 hours, and honestly, I did dry it for 24 hours, but it still was not dry enough for them, and it got delayed in shipment, so therefore the DNA was no longer usable when it got to them. Now, what they have said for me to do this time is we're going to send a blood sample, and they want me to use a filter paper that they use for the blood cards, and that is simply a coffee filter. And all they need is a dime size, and they only want it dried for 45 minutes. And they said that it would spread quickly, and in 45 minutes it will be dry, perfectly dry. Now I am going to send it in an envelope, and I'm probably going to send it to them overnight because I want to make sure that it does get there on time, in good condition. And yeah, I really need this DNA sample to work right. Now I may get Brooke and Mary Carl to come on Monday of next week, because with it being Wednesday today, if I send it out tomorrow, you know, they're closed on Saturday and Sunday. I want to make sure that they get it before the weekend, and it doesn't have to sit over the weekend and not be valid when they do get it. So I'll talk to Brooke and Mary Carl about that. But right now, we got a truck to unload, and that stuff is heavy, y'all. It is heavy. One more thing before I start back to work. If you're in the mood for some merch, please visit my site. It is a Square site. It's not a website. It says GG Farms something Square. I'm not sure. The link will be in the description of this video. But regardless, every purchase made helps our farm. You can get you one of my Farm On hats and some cute little shirts that are in two different styles. They're two different colors, but both styles have those two different colors. And my favorite, I have to say, my favorite is the one that has the logo name here on the chest and the big logo picture on the back of the shirt. That's my favorite. Just totally in love with it. And Jacqueline over at Head Family Farm, who's doing my merch, she has come up with a beautiful, oh my gosh, the most awesome tall tumbler. I cannot wait to share that with you. She is working on that print now. And if you love, well, I'm not going to spill it. I'm not going to spill the beans and spoil the surprise for you guys, because who wouldn't love that? I'm just going to tell you, you have to go and see it when it's up on the website. But check back daily, because it's liable to be on that website any minute now. But y'all go get y'all a coffee mug, a shirt, a hat. I'm temporarily out of goat milk soap. I've still got to make some more. But the girls do have some milk for me right now. So, but let me get to unloading this. I've been talking enough. Well, the camera fell, but they are super heavy, y'all. So it's going to take me a minute. I'm going to cut the camera off because I don't want you to see how bad this is whooping me right now. See you in a minute. I want to show y'all this hay spear that goes over the bucket. It's real simple. It's simply laying flat on the ground, and you drive the bucket up under this lip here, attach it, turn it up a little bit, and then you center it using this. You can pull down and move it as you want to, and then strap it down with the chains. So it's got this frame under here so that when it's holding something, it's hitting the bucket and won't come off. I did put some quick connects down here and some quick connects up here to make it easier instead of having to unscrew the chain every time. So, that's how I modified it. Now, I'm really excited. I can't wait to not have to struggle with a roll of hay anymore. So, I've got it on here. Now, I gotta go get hay. But first, that big hay ring over there, it was given to me by my papa. He brought it over here and dropped it off, Mr. Donald Dobbs. I know you guys have seen him on the channel before, shooting some traditional archery. And I call him my papa. He is not really blood related, but he is my family, and I love him very much. But he knew that I was in need of a hay ring, and he just showed up with a hay ring on his trailer, dropped it off. And so now we are about to put it in over there for the bulls so that they won't waste their hay. And I'm all excited, y'all. It rolls very easy. If you're wondering how I'm going to get it there, it rolls very easy. See, it's kind of like a Ferris wheel. It'll roll. Ask Tony, because when we had the storm last week, his truck was sitting here and the hay ring rolled. So he might have a few scratches down the side of his truck. He might. Okay, so let me get this hay ring in with the bulls, and then I'm going to go and get a roll of hay on the truck, bring it back, and put it in with the steers. Then I'll need to go get another one for the goats, put it in there with the goats and Nellie. And some of that is going to go, I'm going to take the old feeder, the single feeder that I've got just sitting out in the pasture, and I'm going to put it in the pasture with Helen and let Helen have some hay also. So we will have all of the animals in hay and grass. Hopefully they will do very well with that. I have turned some chickens loose to free range since the weather is pretty and the grass is growing out here. Still got to get in there and spread manure again, and I'm about to get some soil samples and see if we need some lime and fertilizer in the pasture. I have fertilized and reseeded, but you know, we may need some lime on there. Brooke has helped me out with that a little bit. So, all right, I'll see you guys in a few. Who else do you know that has an emu, a goose, and a silky rooster just kind of running around in their yard as pets? Hey, Otis, my sweet boy. So this morning I tried to take Webster to the pond and leave him with the other geese. It didn't work. Webster followed me back home and told me that he or she did not like the pond and don't ever do that again. And then Otis gets involved and decided that he was going to teach me a lesson about taking Webster from him, and he tried to bite a plug out of my hand. But Otis, I was trying for his own good to make him happy because he needs water. Oh, well, Otis found, ouch, Otis, ouch. Oh, he sees my finger. Well, the day is narrowing down. As you can see, the sun is setting. Beautiful sunset back there. I'm headed out to feed Helen her night bucket. I've already got the hay in with the boys and the new hay ring in there. The goats are fed. Everybody's fed except for Helen. And she is eating a little bit of grain in her buckets now. I had to take a small break and go and cook dinner for Tony because you know, Mama's coming with that bucket. She run from all the way across the pasture. So, see? How many of y'all think she's got some vision in that right eye? How many of y'all thinks that she can see? She knows where the gate's at. She knows where the bowl's at. Let's just go in there. I'm being beat up. Ooh. Hold up, Helen. Hold up. Here. Ah. Well, she just spilled her whole bucket. That's how it happens. I was trying to video. You can't video and feed Helen. It's just too hard. So, okay. Now I gotta go all the way back to the house and fix more milk. Now that's real life. That's how it happens around here. She's ruthless, y'all. She is ruthless. She's got a bucket stuck on her head now. That's how Helen is. She's gonna push that bucket around. She took that out of my hand. Here, let me have it. Okay. I've got to run because she's gonna, she's a hard one. Ugh. All right. Let me go and get her some more milk because, and look, what are you doing? Why are you running over here? The pond is over there. Why are you running over here at me? Oh, Helen is mad. Okay. She gonna run the fence. She's hungry. She can definitely see. You can't tell me that that girl can't see. Ah, bless your heart. Good, you good. Okay, so I'm on my way in to get another bucket of milk, and I just got to get this day over with. I have worked so hard. I'm fried, dyed, and laid to the side today, but y'all farm on.